right there.
Muriatic acid.
Muriatic acid, yep.
Diatomaceous earth. Okay.
And then there's a little blue bottle there, that's your test strips.
Okay.
Inside this box, there is a manual vacuum cleaner. I don't show you how to use it because that's how often people actually use it. The only time you will use this is if you break a glass or a bottle inside your pool or spa, and most people avoid that by saying no glass on my pool deck. But if you ever did need to use it, YouTube's got thousands of videos on how to hook this guy up. He attaches to the skimmer.
Yep. Okay.
Most people never use it, so if you absolutely need to use it, give me a call. I'll walk you through it. I have no problem doing that. But most likely you'll never use it, and when you move, you'll tell the next guy, hey, there's one of those things over there. I've never touched it though. So you have one if you absolutely need it. On here is your calendar, guys.
Okay.
It makes life just a little bit easier for your first month, okay? Take a picture of it later. You might notice that there's a bunch of black marks on here. These black marks are things that I don't want you to listen to a piece of paper. I want you to know when to do it and to do it when it's needed, not when the paper tells you to. And those two things, the biggest two things is adding acid and backwashing. I want you to know when to add acid and then add acid. I don't want you to do it because it told you to do it on day 3. Same with backwashing. I want you to know when your equipment actually needs to be backwashed so we can backwash and not waste money. Okay? Your pool is 23,000 gallons, rounded down to the closest whole number. That's important because at the end of your week 2 of pool life, I need you to take a water sample to your local pool store and get it professionally tested. It's always free to get your pool professionally tested because it's their shot to sell you a bunch of goop. I'm not going to knock his game. He could be the best salesman in the world. If he convinces you you need the goop, buy the goop, save the receipt. We can return it later if we don't need it. Because there's always 3 types of people that work at those stores. There's that one guy that has your best interest at heart. He's got a buddy that works there that found out every time he sells a bottle of goop, he gets an extra $1 on his paycheck. And then they both have this one buddy there. He's a nice guy, but he checks the quality of everything by tasting it, and we want to avoid him. So that is why we need to, before you put anything inside your pool, I need you to text me a picture of that water test. They'll give you a printout. And let's have a conversation about what they tried to sell you and all that stuff. Because what we're looking for is a good pool guy for you guys to be able to go to when you need them. Okay? On the back here, I have your iAqualink sign in and password. You can, of course, change that stuff when you sign in. And then over here is a list of shopping stuff that you are always going to need. Diatomaceous earth. You're always going to need muriatic acid. For right now, you're going to need 3-inch chlorine tablets. That's a temporary thing. And then Cal Hypo Shock. You'll shock your pool probably about once a month. And your pool will probably take 1.5 pounds of Cal Hypo Shock. So they usually come in 5-pound things. So usually one 5-pound thing will get you through most of your summer. So you'll need 1 or 2 of those each summer. Diatomaceous earth. If you're not familiar with it, it's dinosaur skeletons. It will never go bad on you. So if you find it at a good deal, buy a bunch of it. Same with muriatic acid. It's not going to go bad on you, but you won't find it in the pool section of Home Depot, Lowe's, or Walmart. It's going to be in their paint and chemical section because they use it for etching masonry products. But the most important thing on this is my name is Philip, and this is the magic digit code to get you in touch with me. So that way when you have a question, regardless of what this thing says, you can just call me. So this, guys, is going to be right here in your box so it doesn't fly away, but take a picture of it later. Take a picture of the back so you have it saved somewhere. All right. So